Hello students. In today's lecture we will learn about valuation of goodwill as well as treatment of goodwill. First of all, what is goodwill? Goodwill is nothing but an intangible asset or the reputation or image of a business which ultimately helps the business to earn more profit. And goodwill is calculated on the basis of past performances. It is also because of the honesty, business ethics and hard work that is done by all the partners in the past year. So when the new partner enters in the business, along with capital he has to bring the goodwill also, right? Because it has been earned by the old partners from the time they have started the business, and now when he will join the business he will enjoy that goodwill. So he has to pay for that goodwill. Then the question is how to value the goodwill. So there are various methods of valuation of goodwill, but in 12th standard you are having two main methods. One is the average profit method and other is the super profit method. Valuation of goodwill means to calculate the amount of goodwill. How much goodwill will the new partner, what amount of goodwill the new partner will bring in the business. So first we will start with the average profit method. See, in this method the goodwill is calculated on the basis of average profit, as the name suggests, average profit, right? So whatever are the profit of past years, on the basis of that goodwill is calculated. So in the problem they may be giving you the profits of past years, so and then they will ask you to calculate goodwill on the basis of certain number of years purchase of average profit, right? So for calculation I have taken two small problems, one from average profit, one from super profit method. Such calculation may be asked as a part in your admission problem, as well as they can ask as the objectives. So first I will read out the problem for average profit method. See, the profit and losses of past 4 years are as follows. See, a year is given and the amount in rupees is given: 2016, 17, 18, 19, and in bracket see here it is profit, and in 2018 it is loss of 20,000. Goodwill to be calculated as per 2 years purchase of average profit, right? To calculate the goodwill, the first thing is to calculate the average profit. Now how to calculate average profit? This is the first step. So first we will write here calculation of average profit equals to total profit upon number of years. Okay, so now to calculate the total profit, first what we will do, we will add all the profit. But see, in this problem, in 1 year there is loss. Suppose if there is profit in all the years, you will add all the profit, but if there is loss you will minus this loss. Okay, so see here 1,20,000 1,20,000 plus 80,000 minus 20,000 as it is loss, then again plus 60,000. So these three are profit, that's why we are adding, and this 20,000 is a loss. It's in the third year, that is loss is given. So whenever loss is given you will deduct that amount, and when all are profits you will add all the amounts, right? Then next it has to be divided by number of years. So number of years is what? 4. See 1 2 3 4. अब इधर लॉस है तो एक नंबर ऑफ ईयर वो माइनस कर रहे हैं तो इसको 3 कर देंगे, ऐसा नहीं करना है. नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स विल बी दिस ओनली 4, बट ओनली द लॉस अमाउंट विल बी डिडक्टेड. ओके, नाउ सी हियर 1,20,000 plus 80, 2 lakh. 2 lakh minus 20, 1,80,000. 1,80,000 plus 60, it's 2,40,000 divided by 4. So you will get 60,000. 4 ones are 4 6 are 24. So 60,000. So this rupees 60,000 is nothing but average profit. This is the first step, right? That is calculation of average profit. Now what they have told is goodwill is to be calculated as 2 years purchase of average profit. So we have calculated the average profit. Now we have to do it as 2 years purchase. Now goodwill is valued at certain number of years purchase of average profit. So first step we have done of average profit. Now for purchase what we will write is, that is goodwill is, formula will be average profit into number of years purchase. So as we have calculated, average profit is 60,000 and number of year purchase that is asked in the problem is 2, right? So it will be 1,20,000. So your goodwill is 1,20,000. In the problem they will give you the number of years purchase, right? Sometimes it can be 3, sometimes it can be 4, but in this problem it was 2 years, so we have multiplied it by 2. So this is how we will calculate the goodwill in average profit method. Now the next method is super profit method. So what is super profit? See, there are two profits, one is normal profit and one is super profit. Super profit is nothing but which is one earned over and above the normal profit. First we will read out the problem. See, find the value of goodwill from the following information by using super profit method. Years is given, there is 5 years profit and loss is given to you, amount is given to you. Now some other informations like capital employed is rupees 3,50,000. Capital employed means whatever amount is invested in the business, that is your fixed assets plus current assets less liabilities. That we, if you remember single entry system, how we used to calculate the capital, we used to write all the assets in asset side, then liabilities, and then after deducting we will get capital. So capital employed is nothing but the capital which is invested in the business. Next is what normal rate of return is 12%. See, normal rate of return means what? If a person does such that particular business, then what should he get as a profit? अगर इतना पैसा उसने लगाया है तो एक्चुअली में उसको 12% normal return मिलना चाहिए, right? That is normal rate of return. Then goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of super profit. In this we have to calculate first super profit and then we have to calculate the goodwill, right? So super profit calculate करने के लिए, what is super profit? Super profit is difference between the normal profit and average profit. तो उसके लिए पहले हमें average profit calculate करना पड़ेगा और फिर normal profit calculate करना पड़ेगा, फिर हमें super profit calculate करना पड़ेगा, फिर लास्ट में हम calculate करेंगे goodwill, right? So we will start with the problem. First we have to calculate the average profit. So for average profit, first step is calculation of average profit. So average profit formula is total profit upon number of years. Now see, in this problem 80,000, 95,000, 1,10,000 is the profit, but 40,000 is what? Loss, and then 85,000 is again profits. So average profit is 80,000 plus 95,000 plus 1,10,000 minus 40,000 plus 85,000, and this will be divided upon 5 years. Profit is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 years information is given to you about profit and loss, so we will divide it by 5. So when I add up all these amounts, it will come That is, we are going to add this 4 and we have to deduct this 40,000. So we will get 3,30,000, which will be again divided by 5. So 5 ones are 5 6 are 30, again it will be 30, 5 6 are 30 and 3 zeros, right? So this is nothing but average profit, right? First step we have done. Now second step is to calculate normal profit, right? It will be calculation of normal profit, right? Now formula for normal profit is capital employed. Capital employed means amount invested in the business into NRR, normal rate of return. It will be given in the problem. Now see here in this problem, capital employed is 3,50,000, right? And normal rate of return is 12%. Means 3.5 लाख रुपए अगर बिजनेस में लगाया है तो उसके ऊपर उसको एटलीस्ट 12% तो रिटर्न तो मिलना ही चाहिए, राइट? दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस. सो 3,50,000 इंटू 12. नाउ दिस इज व्हाट परसेंट, so 12 upon 100. Okay, so 2 zeros get cancelled. So when I multiply this 35 into 12, I will get 420 and 2 zeros. So 42,000 is the normal profit. मीन्स कोई भी इंसान अगर इस तरह का बिजनेस करता है तो इस बिजनेस पे 12% का नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट का रेट ऑफ रिटर्न है, राइट? दैट इज वी कैलकुलेटेड इज 42,000. अगर नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट होना चाहिए 42,000. अब नेक्स्ट स्टेप है कैलकुलेशन ऑफ सुपर प्रॉफिट. So the formula for super profit is super profit is equals to average profit minus normal profit. So super profit is average profit minus normal profit, that is 66,000 minus 42,000. So when I deduct it, I will get 24,000. So my super profit is how much? 24,000. Now the last step is to calculate the goodwill. See, first we have calculated the average profit, then we have calculated the normal profit. And what is super profit? It is difference between average and normal profit. तो अगर आप ये formula याद रखोगे, super profit is equals to average profit minus normal profit. So for calculating super profit, you have to first calculate average profit, then normal profit. And normal profit is nothing but capital employed into normal rate of return. Now we will calculate the goodwill. Calculation of goodwill, that is nothing but super profit into number of years purchase, right? So now see, super profit, here in this adjustment it is given as goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of super profit. So as we have calculated, 24,000 is our super profit and they have asked it for 2 years purchase, right? So 24,000 into 2, that is what? 48,000. So my goodwill is 48,000, right? So in this way, in super profit method there are 4 steps, while in average profit method there are only 2 steps, right? So in admission basically they asked only the average profit till year. This number of purchase and all this is basically asked in depth, right? So yeah, we have completed with this 2 methods. So this is valuation of goodwill, means हम goodwill का amount कैसे calculate करेंगे, कैसे value करेंगे. Now we will learn about the treatment of goodwill. When a new partner enters into the business, along with capital, he also brings the goodwill. So how to record this goodwill in book of accounts? while the new partner is admitted in the business, that is called as treatment of goodwill. Means what will be the journal entries for goodwill during the admission. Okay, so basically it has two methods. The first method is called as premium method. In premium method, there are three ways in which goodwill can be recorded. So first we will see case number 1, that is when new partner brings goodwill in cash and it is retained in business, right? So when new partner brings goodwill in cash and it is retained in the business, he can bring it in cash or he can bring it by check, right? So here there will be, in such a case, there will be two entry as goodwill is coming in the business by cash or check. So the first entry will be cash or bank account debit to goodwill account. This will be the first entry, right? And the second entry will be when it is said that goodwill is retained in the business, it means that goodwill has been distributed in the old partners. So goodwill account debit to old partners capital account or current account, whichever is given in the problem. If suppose capital and current both are given, then you will do it in the current account, right? And for this the ratio will be sacrifice ratio, right? So goodwill is distributed among the old partners. First entry for bringing the goodwill in business by new partner, second entry for distributing. Here you have to remember that it will be done in the sacrifice ratio, right? It will be distributed in the sacrifice ratio. So what will be the effect in this case? As you see, both the entries, goodwill is debited as well as goodwill is credited. So that means goodwill account will get closed. In this case, goodwill account will be closed. There will be no balance as debit and credit, both sides same amounts are there, so the balance account will get tally. Okay, now see the second one. When new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and it is withdrawn by old partners, right? So in the first one it is retained in the business, that means we have distributed to the old partners. Here it is withdrawn by the old partners, but whenever the goodwill is brought in cash, it has to be first distributed to the old partners, right? So again in this second case, it's just an extension of this. There will be three entries. So first entry will be same as cash and bank account debit to goodwill account for bringing the goodwill in cash. Then the next entry will be goodwill account debit to old partners capital account or current account, whichever is given in the problem. And the third entry, here you have to remember, in this entry there will be sacrifice ratio. These two entries are same as the first case, because as I told, goodwill is brought in cash, and whenever it is brought in cash, whether this word's retained, given or not, you have to distribute it to the old partners because it belongs to the old partners. Now the third entry. So the third entry will be old partners capital or current account debit actual withdrawn. Actual withdrawn means sometimes in the problem it is given as half amount withdrawn, right? So whatever amount is distributed to them, from that whatever is given in the problem you have to take that amount. यहाँ के लिए ये थर्ड एंट्री के लिए कोई रेशियो नहीं होता है हमको. दिस एंट्री इज बेस्ड ऑन सेकेंड एंट्री. whatever amount is distributed to them in this sacrifice ratio, we have to calculate the half of the amount if it is given in the problem. Sometimes it can be full amount also, right? So to cash or bank account. So in this case there will be these three entries, okay? And what will be the effect of this? Again here see, goodwill account is credit, goodwill account is debit. So what will happen to goodwill account? Again goodwill account will be closed, means it will be tallied. There will not be any balance in the goodwill account, okay? So this is my second case. Now moving to the next one, the third one in premium method. See, when new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and it is paid to old partners privately, right? Means he is bringing his share of goodwill in cash and it is also paid to partner like in the first one, but it is paid privately. Privately means it will not affect your business accounts, any of your accounts of your business, right? So in such a case there will be no entry passed. So in this no entry, there will be no entry because nothing has been affected in your business accounts. आपका ना cash effect हुआ है, वो privately पे रहा है. New partner has paid the money and old partner has received the money, but they have not shown in the business accounts. So it is not going to affect any of the accounts of the business. Because of this, when the goodwill is paid privately, there will be no entry, okay? It must be clear to you now that premium method means what? When goodwill is brought by the partner in cash or by bank. जब goodwill cash में या बैंक से आता है, means new partner goodwill ला रहा है, तब हम उसको बोलते हैं premium method. So in this premium method, in case number 1 also the goodwill account gets closed, in case number 2 also the goodwill account gets closed, and in third one there is no entry. Now students, the second method is the valuation method. In this the new partner does not bring the goodwill. The first method, in premium method, we have seen the partner is bringing the goodwill in cash or by bank, but in valuation method goodwill is not brought by the new partner. In this case, in this method the goodwill is raised by the old partners. So in this, see, the first one is when new partner does not bring his share of goodwill in cash and it is raised by old partners. Now old partners are raising the goodwill. That means he is not bringing the goodwill and old partners want to show it in the book of accounts. So from their account, capital account, they will transfer some amount to the goodwill account so as the goodwill should be seen in the books of account. In this case, the first entry will be goodwill account debit to old partners capital or. So the first entry is goodwill account debit to old partners capital or current account, and this will be in old ratio, okay? So only one entry will be passed here. The old partners are transferring some amount from their capital or current account, whichever is given in the problem, to the goodwill account. So what will happen? Only goodwill is debit. So in goodwill account there will be some balance, which balance will have to be transferred to the balance sheet. So here no entry is there, second entry, but goodwill will appear in balance sheet, and as it is asset, it will appear on asset side, right? So what is the effect of this in this case about goodwill? Goodwill account is not closed. Goodwill account is not closed. This is the only case in which goodwill will appear in the balance sheet, that is goodwill is raised by old partners. Okay, so this is the first one. Now the second one. Second one in the valuation method, this is when goodwill is raised and written off. It means that old partners have raised the goodwill, they have prepared a goodwill account and now they want to write it off. मीन्स उन्होंने दिखाया भी है कि हमने गुडविल है और बाद में उसको राइट ऑफ भी कर दिया है, राइट? सो इन सच अ केस there will be two entries. One will be goodwill account debit to old partners capital or current account, and again this will be in old ratio because see there is two part. Goodwill is raised, so जो first हमने क्या goodwill raised है तो यही same entry आएगी. Now for written off there will be the other entry. Written off is usually done after the admission of new partner. तो जब goodwill write off होगा तब तीनों partners का नाम आएगा, right? तो ये तो था old ratio में, ये सिर्फ old partners raise कर रहे हैं तो ये old ratio में रहेगा. जब ये न्यू पार्टनर आएगा उसके बाद राइट ऑफ होगा. सो द एंट्री विल बी ऑल पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू गुडविल अकाउंट. So all partners capital account debit to goodwill account, and it will be in new ratio because it is done after the admission of new partner. So in new ratio. So in such a case your goodwill account will be closed. Why goodwill account will be closed? Because here see the goodwill is debit, here goodwill is credit, so your goodwill account will get closed. Okay, now third one. In this there are two parts. That first one is when goodwill already appears in the balance sheet. Already goodwill is given in the balance sheet, right? So this goodwill, in such a case the goodwill is to be revalued, right? What you will do, goodwill is revalued, and whatever is the difference it will be transferred. Difference will be transferred to old partners capital or current account or revaluation account, right? तो जब अगर पहले से गुडविल दिख रहा है बैलेंस शीट में तो आप क्या करोगे, और नीचे भी गुडविल का कुछ अमाउंट दिया होगा तो आप उसको क्या करोगे, रिवैल्यू करोगे. रिवैल्यू करोगे तो जैसे अगर वो इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है तो एसेट है, इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है तो मेरा क्या है, प्रॉफिट है. तो वी विल राइट इन द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट क्रेडिट साइड एंड इन बैलेंस शीट वी विल increase, right? So it will come in the revaluation account, or in the revaluation account you can do it, or for this adjustment you can distribute that increase amount to whom, to the old partners. Only the difference amount has to be treated in such a case, right? Now next, in this only, now the second case is if goodwill is already appearing in balance sheet, already appears in balance sheet, and new partner is also bringing goodwill in cash, right? गुडविल अपियर, यहाँ पे क्या था, सिर्फ गुडविल अपियर हो रहा था, नया गुडविल नहीं आया, द न्यू पार्टनर इज़ नॉट ब्रिंगिंग द गुडविल. तो हमने क्या किया, डिफरेंस हमने ट्रांसफ़र कर दिया रिवैल्यूएशन में या ओल्ड पार्टनर्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया. बट जब यहाँ पे गुडविल ऑलरेडी है बैलेंस शीट में और न्यू पार्टनर इज़ ब्रिंगिंग द न्यू गुडविल, सो वेरी सिंपल, देन व्हाट वी विल डू, द गुडविल विच इज़ देयर इन द बैलेंस शीट, वी विल write it off in the old partners, among the old partners in the old sharing ratio, right? So goodwill appearing in balance sheet will be written off among old partners in old ratio, right? Whenever the goodwill is brought in by new partner in cash, then as per the premium method, वो कैश में ला रहा है तो या तो हम उसको हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देंगे या विड्रॉन करेंगे, वो जैसे भी दिया होगा प्रॉब्लम में. बट जो पुराना वाला गुडविल है, दैट इज़ जो बैलेंस शीट में गुडविल दिख रहा है, दैट वी विल राइट इट ऑफ अमॉन्ग द ओल्ड पार्टनर्स इन ओल्ड रेशियो, दैट इज़ इट विल कम इन द पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट साइड. Okay, so again this old goodwill account will get closed here. Moreover, here in the first one, that is goodwill is revalued and the difference is transferred, then again there will be in balance sheet the increase or decrease will be shown. Balance sheet increase or decrease will be shown in goodwill account, right, in this first one. And whenever it is this case, in this case you will write it off among partners, that is your goodwill account will be closed, right? We are talking about which is already there in the balance sheet, right? The goodwill account will be closed. Why? Because the journal entry will be old partners capital account debit or current account debit to goodwill account, and it will be written off in old ratio. Already goodwill account will be there and it will be having debit balance as it is an asset, and here we have credited the goodwill. So debit or credit दोनों में same amount रहेगा, तो goodwill account will get closed. That's why I told you goodwill account will be closed in this case. Okay, न्यू गुडविल आएगा जो ये पार्टनर लेके आ रहा है गुडविल इन कैश, उसका ट्रीटमेंट जो भी केस दिया होगा उस हिसाब से हमको करना होगा. सो दीज आर दी treatment of goodwill in admission. You have to read the problem carefully and then you have to do the accounting treatment, that is then you have to pass the accounting entries. Okay, thank you.